index, third index, like that. Got it? So here again from the okay, so here again we can see two arrays. Is see one dimensional array, two dimensional array, multi-dimensional array we can see. Got it, children? So array is one dimensional array. Two dimensional array is nothing but your table column, like rows and columns. And three dimensional, multi-dimensional arrays also are possible. Okay, coming to list. What do you mean by a list? This we discussed in the 11th standard, na? Right? So here, if by using list only, we can derive some more data structures. They can be again categorized into linear and non-linear. Linear means along a line, like in the sequence if it is stored. Got it, children? So linear, stack and queue we can see, and non-linear, graph, tree. So it is like parent-children relationship. It is not stored in the continuous memory location, but it is having a link, okay, from here to here. For example, if your Facebook or any other things, okay, social media kind of. So you can switch on. It need not be in the sequence. You need not see the file, okay, in the sequence. You can have a link, okay, from this storage to that other storage. If it is not having enough space at the same location, it can be placed in the other location by providing a link. Okay, that kind of things are non-linear. Got it, children? And then we discussed tuples, dictionary, set in the previous class. Okay, and then files, folders, all these things are also data structures. Got it, children? So as per our syllabus, just we will be touching what is because this is the syllabus covered in 11th standard, no? That we will be touching, and we will be going to implement a list. Got it, children? So what is a list? It is collection of items, and each item has its index value. In Python, we have forward index and backward index. Got it, children? So forward index is starting from 0. That is the first index starts with 0. Positive index we are going forward. So next index is 1. Next index is 2. Next index is 3. Next index is 4. Got it, children? So value at that index. Okay. So value at the index 0 is 80. Value at the index 1 is 60. Value at the index 2 is 70. Value at the index 3 is 85. Value at the index 4 is 75. Are you following, children? So now negative index, that is backward index, is it will start from the last value of the list. Okay. So what is the last value in this list, children? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me what is the last value in this list? Yes, can someone
85.
answer? Yes, 75. So what is the index of this 75? If you are asked positive index, this is 4. Negative index is -1. So if you are going backward, it starts with how many zeros are there in any number system in general? Only 1 0, isn't it? But all other numbers will have positive value and negative value. Got it, children? So the negative index starts from -1. Got it? And then go in the reverse direction. So -1, then 85 has the index -2, 70 has the index -3, 60 has the index -4, 80 has the index -5. So what is the size of this list? What is the size? How many are there? How many data items are there in this? That itself is the size of the list. Now tell me, what is the size of this list? Size or length. What is the length of this list? How many values are there? How many values are there? Value.
5.
Only 5 values. Okay, children. 5 values are there. That is 80, 60, 70, 85, 75. Clear, children? Got it? So how many values we have? 5 values we have. Okay, and their index is starting from 0 to 4 or -1 to whatever the size of that list, -5. Okay, children. So now, how do we create a list? List we use which bracket? Square bracket. Okay, so lists are enclosed in square brackets, and each item is separated by a comma. Got it, children? So if it is a numerical value, we need not enclose them in a single quote or double quote. If it is a string value, then it is a character collection, no? Then we will enclose them in the inverted comma, single quotes or double quotes. Got it, children? And list can be composed of, see, strings and numbers. Got it? Or list of lists also, list of some other things also. Got it, children? Right? So list of objects also can be possible. Okay, is it clear? This much is clear. Any doubt here for you all? Any doubt, children? Is there any doubt? Okay, so
No, ma'am.
yeah, so let me proceed. So then I can proceed, no? Yes. So today's topic is, now let me create a list. How do we create? So this is a list. Yes or no? Now let me execute and see. So what is the output? This is an empty list. Got it, children? So how do we create a list? L, some name, some variable you give. L equal to, then give a bracket, square brackets. For list, we have to use square bracket. Then what is L here? L is a list. So what is L here? What type of data if we want to see? What should we do? Print type of L. Okay, children. So what type of data you can see, no? What type of data structure it is? List data structure. What is the content? Nothing is there in that. Okay. Now let me give list of numbers. Okay, children. So now what are the contents here? 1, 2, 3. You can see separated by comma. So now let me display what is the size. How do we display size of a list? Using len function. Got it? So what is the length of the list? So let me show you here. Length of the given list is how much? Is len. Got it, children? So now you can see. So length of the given list is 3. Okay. So here to have more meaningful statements, yeah, contents of or data items of given list. What are the data items we have given? That contentful, if you want to display in the console, how do we do that? Just L to be displayed. Okay. So now type of the given data. Type of data structure. Which data structure we used for this? Got it, children? Now you can see, right? So what is the type of the data structure? Class list. What are the data items of the list? 1, 2, 3 within the square brackets. And what is the length of the given list? 3. Okay. So this much is clear, children. Have you all understood? Any doubt here? Any doubt? You can ask me. Any doubt, children? Is there any doubt? If you do not have any doubt, this is in the 11th standard itself you learned, isn't it? So, but just a recap what we learned. Okay. So then we'll proceed to that. Proceed to our topic. Okay. So now how do we create a list? Just assign collection of values which are enclosed in square brackets. Okay. So here I have shown you an example of only numbers. Now you see here, can I add? Okay, so can I add some string also? Whenever you are adding string, what should you do? See, suppose A if I give, what will happen? We should get one error because A is not defined. A is a variable. So if it is a constant, if it is a literal, then we should enclose in either single quotes or double quotes. Now there won't be any error. Is it clear, children? Yes. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Yeah, okay. So only Kumari understood. What about others? Ashish, समझ में आ गया ना बेटा? Abhijit, Aditya Singh, Akruti, Akshansh, Arindam,
Yes,
Asim,
ma'am.
Aviva, समझ में आ रहा है ना? विद्या,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, समझ में आ गया ना बेटा? So if you did not understand, you raise your hand. So in between, if you raise your hand, then okay, what is your doubt? I'll see and I'll explain again. Got it? So this much what you learnt in 11th standard only. Okay. So here, if you want to add any string, any name, anything. Okay. So then we must enclose in inverted commas, that is single quotes or double quotes. Got it, children? So you can see once again I'm changing to double quotes. Okay, so you can see, no? Can you all see? Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, na? So now you can see. So right, let me execute once again and show you. You can see, right? What is the length now? 1, 2, 3. This is one item only. So that is 4 items only. So how many items? That is the length of the list. Okay, don't be confused. Here 1, 2, 3. ABC मतलब 3 characters. So 3 plus 3, 6. वैसे नहीं होगा. समझ में आ गया ना? Have you understood? So 1, 2. Every single item is one item. Okay. So when you are calculating length, length means number of items of the list. Got it, children? Right? Right. So if you want to print, okay, length of L with the index, what is the index of ABC? Okay, 0th index value का length कितना है? Right? What is the size of? Size of means or length of, okay. Size or length we can use for the right alternatively. Size of, okay, length of L0 is length of L0. Okay, children. समझ में आ रहे हैं? Integer has no length. Got it, children? So now let me try this. So 0th index, 1st index, 3rd index and 4th index. Now you will get the length. List index out of range. Okay, okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Index should be how much? 3. Got it, children? So what is the length of the string? Only length function is either to a data structure or to a string, not for the numerical values. Got it, children? So now what is the other index of this ABC? Can you give me what is the index of ABC? Index of ABC. How do we get it? Anyone? Got it? So how do we get the index of a particular item, particular data item of a given list? How do we do that? L dot. So index function is there. Index of that particular value. Is it clear to everyone, children? Clear? Yes, length I have shown you, type I have shown you, index I have shown you. Very good. Good. If you respond no, so then yeah, it will be encouraging me to continue. Okay. Yes. Got it, children? So this much is clear. How to create a list and then how to print a value at a particular index. Okay, using negative index we will see. Okay, right. I will show you using negative index. Okay, so now using negative index, let us display a value. So that index should be within the range of size, isn't it? So what is the size here? What is the size we displayed? No, what is the length? That is 0, 1, 2, 3. That is 4 items. So it should not cross -4. So now let me show you -4. Okay, children. So now you can see what is the value at negative index -1, -4. What is the value at -4 in this list?
1.
1. Very good. So -4 is C. Negative index starts from here. So ABC ka negative index is -1. 3 ka negative index is -2. 2 ka -3. 1 ka -4. Got it, children? Suppose if I give -5, what will happen? What is this? Index out of range. Got it, children? What is the error you will get when you give the index other than whatever we have to give for a given list? What is the error? Find out error. What is the error? What is the error? What type of error?
Index out of range.
Yeah, note down. Index error. What is the error? Index error. List index out of range. Okay, why I am showing this errors? No, there will be one compulsory question in the board pattern. That is find the error or what is the error and correct the errors and rewrite the program. Okay, children. So in the CBSE board examination also, you are asked to find errors in the given code. That's the reason I'm showing you error also. Is it clear? So list index should be either 0 to length of list -1 or negative values length of -1 to length of length of list. Is it clear, children? Okay. So now see, instead of doing like this print so many times, what I can do for I in L, okay, for every item in L, I just want to print, okay. So what I want to print? Index. What is the index here? Index is L dot index of I, and then print what is the value there. Okay, so value at that index is, what is the value? How do I get? L within subscript or I itself is the value, isn't it? So now let me execute and show you. Got it, children? So index 0 mein what is the value? 1. What is the value at index 1? 2. What is the value at index 2? 3. What is the value at index 3? ABC. Okay, children? Understood? So instead of doing this repeatedly, if you want to traverse through the list, so what do we do? Traversing means traveling throughout. Okay, traverse through the list. How do we do that? Take a loop. Got it? See, those who are having nil knowledge about list also, now you can understand. Isn't it, children? Don't feel that हमको कुछ नहीं आता 11th standard में or nothing we learnt in the previous sessions. Don't worry. Freshly I started here, children. So now this much is clear to every one of you. Understood? For I in L, that is for loop will repeat as long as the content is there. Understood, children? किसी को doubt है? हेमंत, any doubt? हेमंत? हरिशंकर, हर्ष,
No doubt, ma'am.
नो डाउट. गुरमनप्रीत, समझ में आ रहा है ना? तो इंशरा बेटा समझ में आ रहा है? काव्य, okay? So Minal, right? So if you are understanding, see this is what you all learnt in the 11th standard. Okay, repeatedly if you want to do the same step, what do? We go for a loop. Okay, first take some value, some x in I. So x value is 1. then 2, then 3. So as long as the content is there, so for I belong to L. So for I in L, print index of I and print value. Value is I only. Got it, children? So this much is clear. Now let me proceed to our presentation. How do we access? Okay, so when you are accessing, this is the directly you can access like this. Here, if you know the index, okay, so if you know the index, that index to be given within the square brackets to access a value of a list. Got it, children? So if you know the index, so this is index well in advance, we know, yeah, particular index only I want. So that way, when you are aware of index, you can give it within the square brackets. Okay, clear? So that square, this is, yeah. So now suppose you wanted to display values from a particular index to a particular index. Okay, so I don't want from the beginning till end. So this one for loop se kya hota hai? Throughout the list, that is from the beginning till end. Okay, so we have done. Now suppose if you want to from the beginning, okay, so till so on so value, so on to index. So only 0 to 2 index, 0, 1, 2. 2 is not to be included, right? Only first 2 values if you want. Then what do? We use a slice operator. What is a slice operator? Colon. Okay, children. So now you can see now output. Can you all see? 1, 2 only are the output. Okay, that is 0th index and first index. Why? What is the range I have given? Range is 0 and 1. So this is the starting index is inclusive, but whatever the ending or terminating index we are giving no here after the slice, that is excluded. So below that, till below that value only it will traverse. Got it, children? So another way of this is extracting values from a list using slice operator. Okay, so what we can do is even from the negative index -1 to suppose -4 tak. Okay, what are we doing? We are going below, isn't it? Okay, so then you can see all the values. Once again, I'll show you. You can see, children. Can you all observe? So in the negative direction, if you want, okay, if the negative direction, if you want, what you can do is, see, starting value is -1, ending value is -4, and I'm going in the reverse direction and with a, like, you know, every value I want. So -1 karte jao. Got it, children? So -1, again, reduce one value. So -1 means -2, -3, -4, like that. It will go on up to -4 se niche tak. Okay. So now you can see all the outputs. Can you understand, children? Is it clear to you? Okay. So how to create a list we have seen, and then how to extract values from the list we have seen, and then how to get the value at a particular index we have seen. Full list how to retrieve, or a particular range how to retrieve. Okay, so the slice operator, when you are using slice, how many values you can give? 2 slices you can give, 3 maximum values. So first one is the start index, next one is the ending index, and next one is the increment or decrement. Okay, so how do you want to, like, suppose if you want to get a value, every alternative value of the list from the 0th index. Okay, alternative value means 2, isn't it? First 0th value aayega. Next, you should get first value, you should escape. Then keep off the first value, then second value. Got it, children? So now this is to print alternative values of the list. Of the list from the beginning. Okay, children. From the beginning. Okay, so now let me execute and show you. You can see to print alternative values. What are the alternative values? First 1 आएगा, आ गया. Next 2 skip होगा. Next 3 आएगा, आ गया. Next this one is skipped. Next any other value is there? Nothing. So we have not mentioned the terminating index. You can see, children. Okay. So when you are not mentioned the terminating index in the after the slice, it will take through order list. But 0th value, then +2. That index, then +2 that index, if it exists in that list. Okay, children, any doubt here? Okay, so if you want every third value, every fourth value, so what you can do after the second slice operator, you can mention like how you want to skip also. Clear, children? Is it clear? Have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, very good. So, Nipun, are you there? Nitin, understood? Pavan, Karan, Purnachandra, Prarthana. Yes. Anyone is having any doubt? This much is clear to every one of you, child? Yes. So now let me proceed. Yeah, negative index also we have done. Okay, extracting elements also. And then one more function we can use is range function. Okay, so from range function, this is inclusive. First value is inclusive. Next value is less than that. Okay, so this slice operator I have shown you. Now we'll see the range function. Okay, extracting through the okay, children. So now extracting through the range function using range function. How to retrieve? So for I in range 0 to length of the list. Okay. So print I. For I in range 0 to length of the list. What is this? Yeah, here one more bracket. Okay, fine. Then indentation will also come properly. Okay. So now you can see, children, to print alternative values of the list. Okay, over. Now this is index. So this is index is I. After the index value also we will display. Value 8. I. Okay. Is. Okay. So then what is that value at I? L with index I. Are you following, children? You can see? Oh, 1 second, I'll explain. Now you can see index 0. What is the value at index 0? 1. Index 1. What is the value at index 1? 2. Index 2. What is the value at index 2? 3. Index 3. What is the value of index 3? Value is ABC. Got it, children? So now let me change. 0 से नहीं चाहिए हमको. Sum to from 2. Okay, then from the second value only you can see. Got it, children? Have you understood? Any doubt you can ask me. Am I going a little fast? You can ask me. Ma'am, a little slow. Okay, index 2 may what is the value? 3. Okay, this is the list, isn't it? So 0th index, first index, second index. Okay, so what is the value at this second index? 3. Got it? What is the value at third index? ABC. Got it, children? So these are all the different ways of extracting or different ways of retrieving values from the list. Is it clear? Okay, using range function. Range function also similar to this. But as this is a function, we have to use parenthesis, brackets, parenthesis. Okay, so parenthesis we should use. If you are using slice operator, then we should use square brackets. Okay, children, is it clear? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? List today what and all we learned? List data structures. What are the different types of data structures? And then we are just a recap of what we learned in 11th standard of a list, creating a list and then accessing through the index with the help of slice operator, with the help of range function. Okay, children. So now let us proceed to, okay. So what are the other functions of list? Okay, children. So what are the other functions of list? We have append, extend, insert, remove, del, clear, pop, index. So index just now I have shown you. Okay. Sort, reverse, length also I have shown you. Max, min, list. Okay. So right. Now let us see append operation. What do you mean by append? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by append? Already file handling over, na? So what is append?
Some addition of values.
Addition of values where?
In the list or dictionary, wherever you will find.
At the end.
At the end of the whatever content is there at the end. That is very important. Wherever you are putting, that is insert also we can call a child. Got it? What is the difference between normal insertion and appending? Appending means adding only at the end. Okay. Insertion means anywhere you can insert. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, children. Are you all following? Okay. So now append. Let us do append operation. Append operation on list. Okay. So now how do we append? How do you append? So how do you append, children? Using which method? Just now I have shown you, na? So what is this method? List dot append. So this will append an item at the end. Now let us see. See, let me give you some value. X is equal to 34. Okay, so now L dot append X. Got it, children? So now print, what is the L here? Now if you print, you can see what is the L here. 34 is appended at the end or not? Can you all see? Yes, na? Can you all observe?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So one value I have appended. Suppose if you have another list, okay, L2 is equal to another list 45, 56. So to the existing list, if I append this L2, what will happen? Can you guess the answer? Any one of you can guess?
The list will be appended in the list.
Okay, this list will be appended to the list. Now what will be the output? Can you guess? What will be the output?
1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, then ABC.
ABC, 40, 34.
Yes. Then 45, 56. Okay, children. So I hope you all understood. Yes, see, you can see what is the 1, 2, 3, ABC, 34, 45, 56 together is one item only. Got it, children? So this has become one single item only. समझ में आ गया? Okay, suppose if you want to print a list, yeah, with the index, what is that index here? 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth index. now value at the fifth index. Okay children, so now let me show you what happened here. Fifth index में पूरा sublist जो भी है ना, that entire thing has come. Suppose if you want to have the first element of that fifth index, okay children, this is how you should get. Okay, fifth index के अंदर again one more list is there, no? So their 0th value is, what is that? 45. Okay children, so now yeah, to avoid ambiguity, I'll just comment this one so that you can see only this much portion as a. Okay, now let me show you. See, now you can see children, what is that fifth index ka 0th index? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and fifth. In the fifth index, we have a sublist. So in that 0th element, how do we get? Using the, again, one more subscript we have to use. Is it clear to everyone, children? Got it? So, list ke andar, it is not a homogeneous data. It is collection of different data items. Okay, list के अंदर कुछ भी हो सकता है, ऐसे रख सकते हैं. Now extend, what it will do is, what is the difference between append and extend? Extend is, now when we have appended here, that entire set has become one element. But when you do extend children, what will happen? It will be extended. That is, see now, let me, yeah. So now let me show you extend operation. Okay, so now this append wala मैं हटा दूंगी, ठीक है, so that there won't be any confusion. Append wala. So here I'll be commenting this portion and I'll be showing extend operation. How do we do extend? Yes, extend is, suppose I have another list. Okay, suppose some list is there with me. Okay, so here computer and then science we have. Okay, so now L को extend करेंगे, ठीक है? Extend with L3. Now print L. Okay, children. So now let me show you output. What is output? You got it? So now computer science, is it a single element or the multiple elements? Have you found the difference, children? Yes. So let me show you once again. See, then computer will become a separate element. Science will become a separate element. Though computer and science are elements of data items of another list. Okay, extend will do every, like, you know, extension of like multiple elements are added to the list. Whereas append, it will add the entire list as a single element at the end of the list. Okay, is it clear to you all? Is it clear to all? Any doubt? Okay, children, any doubt? Navneet Krishnan, any doubt? Rahul, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, समझ में आ गया ना बेटा? श्रेया, श्री गोविंद, any doubt ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Shivani, any doubt? Aman?
No doubt, ma'am.
No doubt. Okay, Megha?
No doubt, ma'am.
No doubt. Okay, so what is the difference between append and extend? What is the difference between append and extend? Now I can ask Shivani. Beta, can you tell me what is the difference between append and extend? Shivani, are you there? Navneet Krishnan, can you tell me what is the difference between append and extend? In your opinion, it may not be exactly what I said, or need not be exactly what it is written. Okay, what did you understand with that? That I want to ask.
Ma'am, in append we are adding something new, ma'am.
Yes.
And in extend we are which we have added, no, ma'am. To that
Yes.
we are adding something more, ma'am. Means we are extending it, ma'am. Something with that.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone else? Rahul? Rahul? Pulkit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Rahul, will you tell me what is the difference between append and extend?
Ma'am, in append, we add the elements of the lists together, and in extend, we just thin out the list, like extend it more.
Okay. Okay. Pulkit, can you give me what is the difference between append and extend, child?
I mean, append, we are adding the elements as a single index at the place of single index.
Very good. Yes.
Elements are counted as a single, ma'am, inside the brackets.
Yes.
But
That will
in,
become a sub object. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. But in extend, we are adding, but it is at different positions.
Yes,
So at
correct. All items of that entire object will be separately added at the end. Both are adding at the end only. But the difference is, append mein kya hota hai? That entire object is inserted at one index. It will be treated as a sub object. Okay. But whereas in the extend, all the items of that sub object also be added separately in separate indexes. Okay, child. So now,
Mom, we can't hear you.
children, are you all there with me? It's showing something went wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay. So now you all understood, na child? Now let me show you the other functionality of list. You can just experiment also. See, now let us insert some other thing. Okay. So like here only I will show insertion into list. Okay, insert operation. So what do I do? Insertion of an element. Okay. So yeah, some element you want to take a input, some y is equal to input or not only integer, anything you can insert, enter element to be inserted. Okay, so now where do you want to insert? Okay, that index also let us take. Ind is equal to input. Okay, this is integer. Okay, int input, enter index where you want to insert. Okay, then. Right, fine. So now in the list we want to insert. What do you want to insert? Y at the index. Right? Let me execute. Now enter the element to be inserted. Okay, 56 I want to insert. Where do you want to insert? At the second index. Now you can see that 56 is not inserted. What happened? Yeah, inserted, but I have not displayed it, children. Okay, now let me show you. Okay, all other operations. Yeah, let me comment. Yes. Now enter element to be inserted, some 567. At what location you want to insert? Second location, second index. So now you can. Sorry, first you should mention the index and then the element. Okay, so now you can see, children, what element you want to insert? Some 54. At what location? 2. You can see? Can you all see? So what is the syntax of insert? First portion is index, next portion is y. If the index is not mentioned, automatically it is inserted at the end. Is it clear, children? So what is the element to be inserted? 123. At what location? First location. You can see first index में 123 आ गया. Got it? Have you all understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So how the insert function will work? First parameter is index. Second parameter is value. If index is not given, by default it will insert at the end of the list. It's like append only. Okay, children. Okay, even it is like append. I'm not telling it is like extend. It is like append only. Got it, children? So if you are inserting one more list here, that list here one element we have inserted na. So in case if you are inserting a list, that list will become a sub object, just like in append. Okay, children. Then remove. So now let us remove L dot remove. Okay. So removes an item from the list. What do you want to remove? Remove one. Okay. So now you see, enter the okay, right. 0. Now let me, yeah, this is insertion over. Now I'm teaching you remove. Okay. So remove, how does it work? So this I will put into after removing we have to display. Okay, so print L. Now let's see what is remove. One is removed. Can you see, children? Okay, removal mein one is removed or not? Hello, this is what do you want to remove? So 1, suppose 34 to be removed. So now I gave you 34 is removed or not? Can you all see, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, समझ में आ गया? Remove. Okay. So now let's go to delete. Delete is, see, this is value we are giving. Okay. Remove will take the value of the list of the that is a list, that is data item. Okay, that is to be provided in the brackets for the remove. But del, no, del is like a keyword. Okay, so how to delete using del? Using del when you are deleting, del is the keyword. What do you want to delete? That is from which index you want to delete. From the list L, from the 0th position, whatever is there, that you delete. Got it, children? So here, what do we mention here? Index. In remove, what do we mention? Value. Is it clear to everyone? So here, what do we mention? Index to be given. But in case of remove function, value to be given. Okay, children? So now you see, let me execute and show you. See now, for example, yeah, what element 1 is removed or not? You can see index 0 mein jo bhi hai na, that is removed or not? Yes. So next we have removed 34 from here. Is it clear, children? So if the index is given, according to that index, whatever the value it is there, we do not know what value is there. Okay. So that will be removed. Index only we are telling. Is it clear to everyone? So what are all functions today we have seen? Okay, append, extend, insert, remove, del. Now clear. Clear what it will do? Clear. All clear. So what it will do, children? Clear function. What it will do? Using clear function. It will clear off everything. That means clear L. Okay. So now print L. What should be there? So from here, I'll be commenting. Sorry, L dot clear. L dot clear. Okay. So nothing to be provided here. Now you can see cleared everything. Previously, what are all the contents? 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 34. Now what are the contents? Nothing. Got it, children? So this is after clearing the elements. But list structure is still there. Are you following, children? Okay. So now let me show you. See, delete में क्या होता है? Deletion of element. So after deletion of item from index 0. Okay. So this is the list. Okay, children. This removal में क्या हो रहा है? So we are removing a particular element that is known to us. This is after removal of item 34. Okay, children. So now from here I'll comment. Now we are talking about all the different kinds of deletions. Okay. So now you can see del is 0, index to be given. What is this? Is there any error? What is this? See, what is that? Del list array assignment index out of range. Yeah. So 0th index is removed now already. Everything is cleared now. When everything is cleared, okay. So now let us do this clearing at the end here. Okay. So once everything is clear, 0th index में कुछ भी नहीं है ना. Okay, children, are you all there with me? So now you can see after deletion from index 0, 2, 3, ABC, 34. After removal of 34, 2, 3, ABC. After clearing everything, okay. Got a difference between delete, remove, clear. Okay, children. Any doubt you can ask me. Is there any doubt? If you have any doubt, children, you can ask me. Okay. So one more function is also there. That is pop. Pop, what it will do? No. It will remove the element from the index. Just like remove only. It will remove from the index. That is using the function. So then pop function. Pop also for removal only. L dot pop if I give. Okay. So here it will return something. Okay. Some x equal to L dot pop. Then print x. After pop. Okay, children. So now let me show you output. See, after pop, what is the last item? Bucket may say, see, whatever you are removing, that is the last element, isn't it? So pop will do the removal of the last element if index is not mentioned. Okay. Without specifying index. If index is mentioned, okay, so now let me give y is equal to L dot pop. Within the bracket, I have given the index 3. Okay. So now let me show you. After pop with index, what is the index I have given here? 3, right? So what is the result you will get? You see. Index out of range. Okay, let me give you some below range. Index out of range. Yes, let me delete these things at the later step. Okay. So now let us execute and see. Okay. So pop with index 3. 3 means here 2 I have changed it. No, so 3. Let us execute. Okay. So now you can see, children, index pop with index 3. So index 3, what is the value? ABC. ABC is popped out. Okay. So pop without specifying index, which is popped out, which is removed. You can display that value also using the pop method. That is what value is removed. That also we can take into another variable. Is it clear to everyone, children? Okay. So then sort, as you know, it will give you ascending order. Reverse will reverse all the items of the list. length already we have seen, max, min. Let's just quickly I'll show you and then I'll stop. Okay, children. So here we'll sort the list. Okay, L dot sort. Here only I'm printing sorted list. Okay, children, and then print the maximum. But the max and min will work for all the integers or numerical values. But here we have collection of them, no? So let me show you. Okay, L dot max, and then similar way min also. Minimum of the list is not supported. str. See, we can see no less than that comparison is not supported between instances of str and int. Got it, children? Because we have one this thing also, no, string value ABC. If I remove this, it will work fine. List object has no attribute max. Max of list L, min of list L. Okay, children. So pop index out of range. Okay, that already we have done, right? This one executed and okay. Got it, children? So what is the maximum of the given list? 34. What is the minimum of the given list? 1. Sorted list is, wait. Okay, L dot sort only. Okay, okay, sorted list. L dot sort. Now you can see sorted list also we got. Okay, let me give you some different values here. Some 12 is here and 11 is here. Okay, so now you can see 11, 9, yeah, 100 is here. So now it should be sorted, right? 3, 12, 100. Now you can see the children 3, 12, 34, 100. It is sorted or not? Arranged in the proper order or not? So now what is the maximum value, minimum value, everything? So today what and all you learned, children? Is clear to everyone? So today what and all, which data structure we have completed? Yes, children, are you all there with me? Yes, let me take attendance once again. It's 2:25. Yeah. So today what and all we learned? About what are the data structures. What do you mean by a data structure? And then we have seen primitive and non-primitive types. Primitive is fundamental data types only. Okay, integer, float, that nothing we are doing about it. Now, non-primitive, today we discussed about list. Okay, all the operations on the list I have shown you. And this will be shared in your channel immediately after the class, or now itself I will share this Python program also I'll be sharing, and whatever the recorded session is there, that will be shared. So if you have any doubts, children, now you can ask. Okay, children. So now if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Meanwhile, I'll be uploading this file to your team. Anyone is having doubt, you can ask me, child. This Python program I'm sharing with you, and the PPT also I'll be sharing. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can ask, children.
Mom?
Yes, ma'am.
Mom?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the difference between the pop and the delete functions, ma'am?
Del is actually, it is not a function, it is a keyword. Okay. So keyword means system build. Okay. So in del, yeah, we'll come back to this program. Yeah. So del will be removing so using the index, del is not taking any parameter kind of. Okay. So using the index given, that particular value will be deleted. Okay. So can you see my screen, children? Yeah. Once again, I will share that screen. Yeah. So that once again, I can show you. Yes. Can you see? Yes, ma'am. It is
Yes,
visible
ma'am.
to you now? Yeah. So now all comments also are removed so that entire thing you can go through. So pop is actually a function within the class list. It is defined. Okay, children. So del is not only for list, it can be applicable for anything. Okay. So when you are giving del is a keyword. You can see it is not a function. Okay. And then index, if you are not giving, okay, then what it will do? Invalid syntax. What is the syntax error? And what is the syntax error? Okay. So compulsory we have to give the syntax. Got it, children? Okay, ma'am. So compulsory we have to give the index. But here pop, no. It is like only index, but index is like a number we can give, like a parameter. It is an integer parameter it is taking. We are not using any slice operator here, right? Pop will remove only if we are not given. Actual purpose of pop is to remove whatever is there on the top of the bucket, top of the stack. Okay, that they have extended to lists also. So that is by default it will remove the last value. Pop is removal of the last value, but delete is deletion of an element from a particular index. Clear, child?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
what is the difference between this one, pop and remove?
Pop and remove. Pop will take index, whereas remove will take value. Which value you want to remove? If you know all the values, so want the value to be deleted. Okay. Remove will take only values, not the index. Is it clear, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Any other doubts? Sorry? Yes, ma'am. If you have any other doubts, you can ask me. So final attendance, once again, I'm noting down. Yeah, then I'll be sharing this program also. You can execute and practice. Okay. So let me take once again the attendance. Okay. So yeah. So if you have any doubts, you can be in touch with me through WhatsApp or through Teams also. I'll be uploading this. Go through, practice it. Okay, children. Yeah, it's time now. I think 2:30. You can leave those who are not having any doubts. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, children. Have a good day. God bless you all. Practice well. Take good care.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.